Today we'll go back to the roots of my channel. Yes, you see these three iMac G3s? I love them to pieces. Unfortunately, I don't really do all that much anymore with these. So I thought, well, why not boot one of them up? Hasn't been done in a while. Now, it will not be the Indigo, since this doesn't have RAM in the moment, I think. And it will also not be the Ruby. It will be this. Yeah. The iMac G3 Snow. I don't know how long that sat in there, but it's been quite a while, so it's about time that it sees some daylight again. Right, here it is in all its glory. Damn, haven't seen that thing in a while. From the back at least. So a little backstory on how I actually got this. This was, believe it or not, my first Mac. My first ever Mac. I saw that at a flea market, and I was like, wow, that's like a nice looking monitor. Because I had no idea about Apple or anything back then. And then the guy, the owner, said to me, well, that's not a monitor, that's an actual computer. I'm like, what? $10? Well, how bad can it be, you know? So I bought it for $10. The owner was actually pretty happy that someone took this. And yeah, it was my first Mac. Now, of course, I had to figure still everything out. It was running OS 9, and God, I don't know how much RAM it had, a couple of megabytes, but not all that much. But yeah, so just a little background. It must be in 2009 or 8 or something. It's like way ago. And I remember it was sitting like 3 years untouched, like in this closet over there. So until I really picked up the interest of old computers. But yeah, so now let's plug it in, plug in a keyboard and internet, and then we'll boot it up and see what it runs. I think it runs OS X Jaguar, because I remember me and a friend installed that way ago. I don't know how long, but I know that Mountain Lion was just about, you know, coming out. There we installed Jaguar, so it's a freaking old installation. So, okay, here is its keyboard, and here is its mouse, Apple Pro mouse, at least one of it. I really despise these mice. They absolutely suck in my opinion, but at least they'll look cool, right? That's what Apple thinks a lot. But that has gotten way worse with the newer Macs. Whatever. Here it is. Let's boot it up. See if it still works. Alright, yeah, there we got the bong, and this is the model I have with one blown out speaker. This one, as you may heard it, it's like brrr. I don't know how that happened. Probably played a bass song way too bassy. Yeah, so I don't know, if you would ask me, like, if I had a favorite Mac, this is the one. You know, I have 3 in total. I have, as you saw, the Ruby and the Indigo next to the Snow here. I don't know, there's something about these machines, just in a world of like quad core everything and the ultra high definition widescreens, the simple G3 processor and that old CRT. There's something special about it, you have to say. And also the design, I absolutely love this design. I'm on the hunt, I've always been on the hunt for a tray loader. Unfortunately, they're pretty rare where I live, at least in the local area. And as you know, I don't really buy anything off of eBay or so. All my Macs, my vintage ones, are like scored locally. So yeah, there you see the old OS X booting up. Kind of cool still. You can kind of see how that evolved there. So here is the desktop of Jaguar. I will just quickly do an internet connection sharing with the iMac here. Alrighty then. This is right now kind of an archive for old software. I have a ton of old software on here, as you can see in the dock already. Old web browsers, old Microsoft Office, old Open Office. Damn, it was so fun. We played around with this. I remember just like it was yesterday. That must have been now 3 or 4 years ago, in 2011 or something, where we installed that and we looked on oldapps.com. You know that we can get stuff running on this. It was just it was pretty fun. So let's go about this Mac here. We run 256 megs of RAM, which is plenty for 10.2. Not that much for 10.4 though. 10.3 Panther. I ran with 192 megs, and that ran pretty fine. But Tiger, that needs a little more. But still not much at all. Like, if you have 1 gig of RAM and you run Tiger, this thing is gonna be flying. So here is the old Finder, guys. Look at that. So simplistic. That's what Apple tries to do right now. But just remember, back in the day, that was 2002, 2001. Damn. So, still way better than Windows 2000 ever was, I think, in my opinion. And no, I'm not a Windows hater. I actually use it all the time, so don't bash me on that. I know Windows very well. I know that OS X back then was, in my opinion, just way more user-friendly and just overall better looking. But that may just be a personal preference. XP is a way different story, though. XP is one of my favorite Windowses of all time, and that definitely is a big, how do you say it? Well, you get the idea of rival, if you want so, of OS X in 2002. So here it is. I'll just open one of these old browsers. Let's do Firefox. I don't know at what version are we now? I think 45. So let's see what version we have here. Yeah, I made sure that I have the latest one for 10.2. Now we'll just start a new session here so that people don't get confused. Oh, we can't find the server. I don't think we have internet. Well, it doesn't want to work right now. I don't know what's the deal here. It kind of seems to me that since El Capitan had that new update, I've really a lot of problems with sharing and stuff. So maybe I need to reset some stuff and then it works again. But not that you actually want to browse the internet on this thing. We have version 2 of Firefox. Quite a long time ago. There you can see 28. But I bet that it's still better than Internet Explorer. So this is the like everybody says you're supposed to use on a Power PC. I never, back then when I used my PowerBook as a main laptop, I really don't get it. I always used that Camino thing. It never was as good as Safari. It used more RAM actually. It was better than 10.4 in terms of, you know, RAM management and loading times, but it was just missing a lot of stuff. Like, it was out of date. So you get the idea. I don't know why people like left that so much. I never appreciated it that much, but there you go. So just for the last time, Opera, Safari, Mozilla. Let's open up all three at once. See which one's the fastest. Safari, that's version 1.0 I suppose. Came with standard. I think it came standard here. Or was it Panther? I'm not sure. So maybe they made I don't know why it's on there actually. I really think the first version of Safari was like an exclusive to Panther, and yeah. Or am I completely wrong there? I don't really know. So here it is, Opera 8.5, Safari 1, and as you can see, if you're familiar with the modern Mac OS X, you have this. If you have the shortcut Command and Tab, you go through the icons in the dock, which is kind of cool. But I don't really like it as much as, you know, you have today, where it shows you the whole on the screen. But it's kind of cool still. So yeah, let's get rid of Safari. It has a cookie here, the old Google website. There you go, no internet. There is Mozilla. Really old thing. You can see how old it looks. It's version 1.7. That's some really old stuff. I even think that runs on OS 9, but not sure if I'm right there. And YouTube, previously opened on this old Opera. So here you go. That were the old browsers. I have here some old iPhoto. Let's open that up. Iphoto has always been one of my favorite photo management programs. Yeah, I don't think Photos is as good, but it's not bad either. So I have here like these crappy old wallpapers of mine. Damn, they suck so bad. So let's just see, where do I have them saved? I think somewhere in pictures. This is, by the way, a 20 gig hard drive I ripped out of some old computer like way ago, and it still works fine. Let's see. 2012. There you go. Monday, 20th of August, 2012 at 1:55 a.m. in the morning. There I changed it last time. That's some retro stuff almost. If you've been subscribed for that long, I really thank you guys. Because then yeah, because these stuff, like all this stuff, this is so freaking old that I just shoved this computer in my closet and let it rot there for that long. So, but I just booted up, ready to use. There you go. Now I have the old version of iTunes. Freaking old thing. There you go. And I've got here a spreadsheet with the old Excel from 2000. That's actually Office for Mac. That's what it advertised as. So here you go. That's these stupid sound effects. 2001. Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. It's even a year older. So the kind of the first Office for OS X, and Open Office. Oh God, really, it all. I really love open source software, but this really used to suck back in the day, especially Open Office. Right now, I use LibreOffice like as my main text processing suite. I don't like Office that much anymore for Microsoft. But back in the day, Open Office, boy, was so horrible. So let's, yeah, there it needs to load the X environment for emulating purposes probably. So we can create a new file here. Let's do a text document. And then you can see how much this really sucks. If it actually does something. I don't know. Oh, there it loads it. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's so horrible. This is just like a ported version from some Windows version. I don't know. It's really bad. So right now, if you use right now Open Office or LibreOffice, it's way, way better. It's just as good as Microsoft Office. Not in terms of like stability, but you know, for features. But this is just awful. So kind of little history there. That's why I installed it. Not because I like it, not because it's good. It's just, you know, a little archive software if you want to look back. Yeah, that's actually everything to show you. There's Blender on there, which doesn't want to open up, if I remember right. now it crashes. Wait for it. Yeah, there we go. So we never got that solved. And they're an old version of Adobe Reader. Works fine. And this Oni X. This is a little like seat cleaner, a little cleaning program for your computer, and that also conveniently enough shows you the specs of the computer. There you go. Power Macintosh. That's the machine. iMac. Power Mac 2.2. It's like the second revision of it. And there you go. 500 megahertz, 256 megs of RAM. Yeah. Just get lost. Okay. What did I want to show you? There you go. Mac OS 10.2. Oh yeah. So that's like a simple little cleaning program. Still pretty good. Does the job. Okay guys, so I hope you liked it. This was my iMac G3 retro video. I love this machine. It's I really like it. It's been my first Mac. It's been with me the whole time. And rest assured, if I'm able to find an iMac G3 for really cheap, I will do it. I don't know when I will run out of space, because these things, they tend to take up a lot of space, I know, but I just love them. They're awesome machines. They're not like special or anything, but to me they are. So here you go. Snow works. Optical drive doesn't work. That's what I know for sure. Speaker one is blown, so it does have seen stuff. It's you know, it's 16 years now almost, so it has seen stuff. It's been through a lot of hours of use. It works just fine, and it's, for me, my favorite ever designed iMac. So thank you for watching. See you in the next vid, and have a good day.